Should we leave Princess Ruto behind in Jabu Jabu's belly? Yes. That's it. We're done here. Feel free to pack it up and flip on your favorite porn and have some alone time. Do what you want. I won't kink shame. But for those who want to go further into this question, feel free to stick around. Anyone who doesn't know the background of this, Princess Ruto is the princess of the Zora tribe. She has a spiritual stone that Link needs to acquire. But when you go to meet her, you find out that she's in Jabu Jabu's belly. So off to the belly you go to find her, only for her to say that she lost the ring in there and is very rude and whiny. You have to escort her around the fish's belly until you find the stone, in which she gets kidnapped and needs saving one more time, says you must marry her, and finally you get the stone. So let's go back to the start of that, and Link only needs the stone. So is the rest of this, including escorting this whiny bitch throughout the fish's belly, necessary? Should we abandon her in the belly? Just like my answer to if we should burn all the copies of Call of Duty games, the answer is fuck yes. Why do I claim this answer though? Well, allow me to explain. The first point is one that is quite annoying to think of. Ruto is 2 rooms away from the exit. She could leave in 15 seconds, or the time I last, if she wanted to. Like it's that damn easy. Instead, she refuses to leave, immediately takes a wrong turn, and the level becomes much longer. Like damn it, she's making this much harder than it needs to be. Just leave. Let the boy go through all the crap to find your stone. Think of it this way, your drive home from work is 10 minutes. But because you want to stop and grab dinner, your drive home is now 2 hours. But your DoorDash driver is going to get that dinner for you free of charge regardless. Now sure, if it's like my usual driver, that food's gonna come in horrific shape. But a man so determined he got ate by a fish to get your stone shows up, you can trust him. So you take the 10-minute drive. Instead, this turd fuck makes it a journey of 12 times as long. Oh man, it's so enraging. And I play Call of Duty games, so I know all about enraging. Now let's go back to the main objective. You just need the stone. All Link is tasked to do is find the stone in which Ruto has. In less than a minute, you find out she lost it. So like, why need her? She gives you no details as to where she dropped it, no good direction as to where to go, and of course it's at the far end of the dungeon where you find this octopus only prettier than your ugly ass. So like, I'd say just go there and find it. We don't need her if she doesn't have the stone. We don't need her disrespecting comments. That doesn't help us get the stone. Plain and simple, she doesn't have the stone. We don't need her. Well, I guess she is needed for a few puzzles. They are all the same thing. She needs to be placed on switches to access these weird eel rooms. That's pretty much it for her use. Now you solve the same puzzle later in the dungeon by using a wooden box. So her need to solve this puzzle is useless, just like everything else she does. I guess in the bounds of this game, there is no box for Link to grab in this room. Let's get imaginative. He could probably find the box somewhere in the dungeon. Hell, all you gotta do is eventually just access this one room. Maybe he finds a way to get over there. He's carrying 20 bombs. Leave some of those on in, and that should weigh it down enough. Hell, he could do his business on these switches to weigh it down enough. Because, I mean, that could weigh some serious shit. To keep it frank, there are many ways you could solve the puzzle without Ruto. So in the end, she doesn't have any value here. And I got one final reason why we can abandon her if those 3 weren't good enough. She's just annoying.